Hello guys, welcome back to Leftover Talks by Ace and
Zeke.
Yeah, bro, how have you been, bro?
Don't ask me that question again.
Oh,
Do you know someone commented and said, why do you guys always start with, bro, how you doing? And I was like, oh, fuck.
I told you what are we gonna be asking ourselves? How are you doing?
Bro, you asked me before
cool,
this episode. We spoke before this episode. Why are you trying to form like, oh, we're just saying right now? Why are you lying?
No, I told you, I've told you before, like, guy, this is how have you been? Who brought it up? Let's be honest ourselves.
It's you.
I said, how have you been?
Look at the first episode, look at the second episode. It's always been you now.
I've been the one saying it,
Uh-huh.
but you're the one that brought the idea to me. That guy,
Bro, you can't always be asking me, how have I been? Bro, you know that I'm not good.
Why aren't you good, man?
Bro, like last week, bro, I had this fucking flu. I'm fighting for my life right now. No, but I'm better now.
Why is your part full though?
The what?
Why is your part full? You say your part is fucking full. Is that what I said?
I said I'm battling flu.
Okay, you're battling flu. I thought you say your part is full. So
This is actually the wrong person to be having a podcast with. You can't even listen.
Trust me, I'm the best person to have a podcast.
What about you? What have you been up to?
Oh, just good, just chilling.
Just chilling. You're not doing anything. No school, no work. Just a hopeless person, just roaming about.
Just leaving, fam. just leaving it.
Bro,
it is what it is actually. It's been great. It's been good.
Yeah. So like today, so I was just thinking.
You're just thinking. Is there a day I've never seen you not thinking in your life.
I'm always thinking, bro. I'm Aristotle the second.
Yeah, what?
Aristotle the second.
Okay.
Do you know who Aristotle is?
I do even.
I knew. He said, huh?
I was like, I didn't know.
Bro, so like adolescents, adulthood, blah blah. When I was thinking, what was the first time you left home?
What was the first
when?
time
Like, at what age did you leave home?
Trying to like deep. I can't remember. I'm gonna remember now. Probably 14.
14.
Yeah.
You're almost an adult then. So you were home throughout secondary school.
I was home when I was in my bedroom. You're not allowed to
secondary school.
Yeah. To the extent that I didn't like going to the city room because whenever I'm in the city room, my dad is watching TV, whatever they say, and if I ask you the English, like if they say a word, and he knows you don't understand it, probably just shrug your face a little bit.
Bro,
I'm gonna tell you to bring dictionary.
Bro, I remember when I was little, I was so good in current affairs because my dad was gonna ask me, who is that? Who is the general?
That's only so.
Ah man, that was sick.
Like if you don't want to compete with, so it's just like you have to know everything.
I might be dumb in every subject, but like current affairs, I knew.
What was your best subject?
Bro, mine was always maths. Like
maths.
Yeah.
Wow, swear.
You don't like maths?
I don't like maths basically.
Bro, I love maths. Bro, just
I find people that love maths weird.
Take all the subject they want and give me maths, bro.
I love maths.
I love maths.
I love computer back then.
Oh, mad. Bro, like I left home the first time. I think I was like 10 years. It was the beginning of secondary school. So GS1. So like imagine
where's like school?
Yeah, school. I went to boarding house. My GS1, GS2 was in ISI, International School of Ibadan. It was inside UI, University of Ibadan. You know those schools, all those international schools are always in the uni. So GS1, bro, like I've never left home before. Man, I didn't enjoy myself. But that first year, that GS1, cause like then we used to have a lot of like seniority. It's not like now there's no like much seniority.
Because everyone is just like short.
Yeah, like even the seniors, even the guys in S3, you're like, this one in S3. This one is senior. Like people,
back then everyone was people in SS1.
The guys in S3 were so huge.
Yeah. But right now you just see kids. Even in university right now, like let's say the first years are just short. I don't understand why are they getting short.
Yeah, I think
it's quite weird.
I think short people should just stop giving birth. I'm also short, by the way. I'm just kidding.
I'm sure that sounds like all the severe, so they shouldn't.
So, bro, like first year was mad.
Right.
There was seniority. I couldn't wash clothes myself. I was washing clothes with my feet.
You couldn't wash your clothes yourself because you can't. I
didn't know how. I didn't know how to wash clothes.
Sports boy.
When I was growing up, like because I grew up with my grandmom. My grandmom used to like wash clothes for me and my sisters. Then like when I got home, my parents, my mom used to do all that. When I go to when I go to GS1, I had clothes pile up, and I didn't have any clothes. Also, I didn't have anything to wear again. So
like, it never came to your mind that I have to wash his clothes.
it never came to my mind that like.
So what were you? What
I
were
didn't
you
even know
thinking? What were you
clothes are being washed.
fantasizing? I don't understand.
Me, I
What
just
were you
thought like, oh,
fantasizing?
like grandma just did the magic and like clothes is fine again and we iron it and
Oh, I just did it.
yeah.
I'm glad you actually left him right there.
But yeah, I knew I
was
could
actually
iron
glad.
very well then, but washing nah.
Okay, it was like this. The chore were being shared, right?
Yeah,
So washed it.
because my dad like I could iron his clothes. Like, he always say, oh yeah, you can go and iron clothes, so I could do that. My sisters they could wash a bit, but they wash it when I go to GS1, when I go to secondary school. Nah,
And your
I had to wash with my feet. I was washing my, when you soak your clothes inside a bowl of water and so, and you wash it with your feet. You've never done that before?
No.
Bro.
Does he actually wash the clothes?
I don't fucking know.
So you just wait. No, okay, so you found like a bowl or a bath.
Yeah. Just like match on the clothes, on the soapy water and clothes.
And shame up.
Yeah, bro. That was what I did until like.
Why are you gonna do that?
That was all I did that first time. Until I went back home, I was like, I don't know how to wash clothes. And they were like, oh yeah, this is how you wash clothes. Then they but bro, it was mad. Friends, like it wasn't easy making friends. So, like when you were used to like, a couple of friends in your primary school, like when primary school you've been with them for like 5-6 years, and now you're trying to meet like new people.
Funny enough, I don't have problem with making friends.
Okay.
And it's weird because I would say it's weird because I'm someone that is always quiet. I just shut up. I just want to do my day. And at the same time, I don't like mingle with people. My first rule
how do you not make friends?
My first rule is this is what we're clinching. I don't like anything like clinching or trying to like belong. Like from the I just eat it. I don't know why I eat that.
So yeah,
are you
a loner in high school?
I wasn't a loner. I had friends, but like when I'm saying friends, I had people I knew.
How did you meet your friends?
It's just weird. We just talk. I can just talk to anyone. I'm quiet, but I can just talk. Just ask me questions.
And they became your friends.
Just became. I'm not gonna say friends like close friends, but just everyone just.
Or you just knew them like your guys.
Everyone. I can ask you for ask that one for you.
You're riding with everyone in secondary school.
No, calm down. Relax.
Okay.
But like everyone, I was cool with everyone though. Like yeah, I wasn't one of those guys who I wasn't one of those people that actually like needed like one best friend or someone you can always kick with. Although I later had one. I later had two. We're still together now. Since then, yeah, still in the UK together. But like, I was not one of those guys that actually like needed one person to like mingle with you. Know me.
Fair enough. But okay, bro. Like, if it was left to you now, would you have left home early or later?
And the one thing I would have loved was I would have just like leave the house around the age of probably 8, and they should have thrown me into like command school. No, I feel like I needed more, not toxic, more hard childhood. I don't know how it's good. It's my fault. Okay, so but like I'm glad I left.
It was too smooth for you.
Right now I feel like it's too smooth. It wasn't smooth, but right now I feel like
it's smooth. Yeah. We that we suffered. I wish it was smooth.
Bro, let's be honest, it wasn't smooth. But right now I feel like it's too smooth.
Yeah, comparatively.
I need like more. I need like personally. I feel like I need sharper mindsets basically.
What are you lacking right now that made you feel like, oh, you needed tougher hands back then in your childhood?
Probably because I didn't go through any real hardship. I'm someone that just
any real hardship. Okay, so
think I'm gonna sort it out.
What's the advantage of the hardship? Like if you had gone through that hardship, like what would you have gained right now?
Right now it's gonna be nothing to me. I've been through it anyway, so I'm gonna do it.
So you think people that went through hardship in their childhood are not going through hardship right now?
Yeah, but I feel like they have more to still like get over. I don't know. It's just me fascinating, basically, to be honest.
I think it's just an enjoyment. As you think, oh, like if something's very hard, then that means the compensation is gonna be nice.
Nah, it's different.
If you went through hardship,
I wasn't talking about.
If you went through hardship in your childhood, bro, you might die with hardship.
Yeah, You calm down.
Why
I said
why
that's what
complimenting
I'm
her
trying to
shit,
like
bro?
say. It's my that's bad actually, but like that's what I'm trying to like say. It's my actually like fuck me up. I might have more of like survivor mentality right now. I might not even want to go. I might
Bro,
just want to like survive. So
I went
to be honest,
I went to a police children's school. My parents' school was a police school. There was hardship there. I'm still experiencing hardship right now.
no, I mean everyone is destined to like.
You are destined to hardship.
Everyone is destined to like go through some bullshit in life. So
Okay, like
it's just so interesting. We just take it.
okay, I feel like you need to. Okay, now if you were to raise your kids, if you are ever gonna have kids, by the way, I don't want to assume that you're gonna have kids. Would you like let them leave home early, or do you want them to be under your tutelage for a particular time, or like how do you want to maneuver that?
Leaving home early, are you talking about
Yeah,
when
maybe
they're an
like
adult or like you sending them to somewhere to just leave the house with you?
no, like leaving for a long period of time. At least you are leaving the home for 3 months back to back.
I'll say from the age of 3, probably to like
From 3.
their grandma's house.
No, grandma's gonna spoil them. That's not
You
leaving home
said
now.
leaving home.
No, leaving. I'm talking
About home generally, nothing like
we just said
and all
our
that.
own example of living
Right.
was secondary school or maybe uni. Yours was uni, right? First time.
No, 14 uni now.
14 was secondary school.
Secondary
Was like XS1, have you?
It says something like
Something
that.
But I'm saying like children leaving home for like 3 months, not going to grandma is not leaving home. Like grandma is going to spoil them with sweet and chinkom. You can't say that's leaving home. What age or like if you don't like them
Well,
leaving
leaving them
home?
to where? That's the problem. It's like to free them as an adult or just for them to experience that.
Okay, yeah. Wherever you feel is good for them. If it's like a command school or a police school, Air Force
For
school.
like a command school, probably at the age of 10, just like your age, I swear now. I feel like they just need it. Like I just feel like you just need it, like to see the world as it is. Like yeah, you get what I mean. Instead of being coddled and say, "Oh yeah, it's gonna be fine." It's gonna be fine.
I don't know if you are on X this past few weeks. Twitter, by the way, for people that don't know what X is. I don't even know any. You know any?
Niola.
Eniola, yeah. Eniolua, yeah. So, cause it's obviously effeminate. Like it's feminine in the law of like it's aura, it's maneuver, yeah. So, a lot of people were just coming like after him. They were like, oh, if my child is doing like this, I will have beaten him or I will have sent him to like a tough school to go and get to be like a real man. So I just got me thinking that like a lot of attributes however you are right now to however you like you were brought up.
It's two different things, yeah.
You get what I mean? So in this case now, what if you find out like your child is not gay, by the way? Shout out to my LGBTQ, but like if your male child is very feminine, like is more into the skincare, like I know you don't do skincare, like this guy, look at his face for Christ's sake. Like he's having like he's very particular about details of his skin, all his on lip gloss, like lip cropped gloss. Up, the feminine like traits like we see in like effeminate men. What would you do when you see that trait in your male child?
When he's young or when
he's young, obviously, like when you start noticing it.
I'm just gonna redirect him that this is not for a guy.
I'm going to redirect him.
Yeah, just redirect him. Like you can't just tell him, "Oh no, stop."
Redirect him in what way?
You just throw him to like a command school to be with men and know.
Oh, you feel going to command school is going to change that?
Yeah, command school, like let's say fully blown.
Bro, we came from Nigeria that people are so judgmental and like very God is going to do this, that. There are a lot of people that are like. Yeah, people, the LGBT, you have a very large LGBT community in Nigeria. Like being in hardship, being in Nigeria, being in places where you can be judged doesn't mean that you're not going to turn out to what you're meant to be. You're still going to turn out the way you're meant to be.
Obviously, it is what it is, right?
I just feel like there's a place of acceptance in things that you might say, oh,
accept.
Bro.
So I try and tell me like
there are some things you cannot really control. No. you can beat a child from today till next 10 years. If the child is gonna be gay, it's gonna be gay. There's nothing you could do about it. It's like artist children, like artistic children. Oh, you don't have to do. Look at fella, bro. Like, oh, you are not meant to do music. You have to go and study medicine. Blah blah. That boy went to school abroad. Told them he was studying medicine. That boy studied music. Like, there's nothing you could do
Never knew that
about
was
it.
a story.
And I know we are not the best to talk about like parenting,
Mm-hmm.
but like we experience
True.
the way we two were raised. Like, I knew I grew up from a house that like we are not artistic in my family, but like I've always had this. My parents have noticed this, but because we are so educational in my own, like we are more of academics. Like my parents, my grandparents, they're all academicians. My sisters are medical doctors, but like it's gonna be strange when. Oh, you want to sing? Oh, you want to dance? Why are you playing football? You know, all this kind of thing. Like, it's gonna be very strange to
Yeah,
them.
like
They will try their
the
best
black
to,
sheep. Yeah.
yeah, they'll try to like curtail it and, oh, like, can't you see that this is the normal thing, what you're doing is abnormal, but you're going to end up doing what you want to do at the end of the
Because
day.
you got passion for it. Like, it's not something
Yeah,
else.
but it doesn't mean that people are not changing. Like, someone that is artistic, they might still change into be like a banker or like a medical doctor.
True.
But I think it's more of accepting and like communicating with the person. You don't want to be the person. You don't want to be the person that is so hard on the kid. The kids gonna hate you.
True.
Yeah, it's still more of like leaving home. Do you regret leaving home, by the way?
I swear that I don't regret leaving home. I don't regret it.
Bro, I regret
And I
leaving
don't
home.
regret not leaving home early. I don't regret it. I feel like it's worked out the way it was meant to
I feel like
work
I
out.
left home at the right time. I just feel like I could have gotten much training or more like
Before leaving.
lesson before leaving.
Okay, yes.
I could
For
have
you,
survived
yes.
better.
True. For you, yes.
Because my first time in my GS1 was like the worst time of my life. I couldn't do it. Like, my parents would come to come and visit me on like during PTA. All the buttons in my shirt have gone. And I'm using, like the key holder, key holders. I was using like key holders to this. I was
You're like rough. You are one of
I
the
was using
rough
key holders to hold my shirt together. my nah. but I actually learned my lesson too. Like my second time, like I did. Like from then, I like
I never
experiencing.
had that experience because mine was. I felt like I learned everything. I wasn't necessarily like trained or like trained that. Oh yeah, you have to watch that. You have to. Nah, I'm sort of just learned from like seeing what you're doing. I just oh yeah, that's the right thing. Oh yeah, you're doing that's the right thing.
Some people have it easy anyway. Like some people like they get to do things. It's not a problem to them. But if they don't tell me that this is how to do this,
even when I was young, to the extent that you can't leave radio here. I want to know what's making it sound. I want to know what's
if
inside.
you lived in my house, my dad will have actually battered you because you will have destroyed the TV, the radio.
I destroyed a lot of radio. I will destroy it and rearrange. No, I don't just destroy it. I will make sure I rearrange it back.
Nah.
So that I like seeing why something is sounding. Why is it making
Thank God I didn't have that.
You can't leave your phone there. I want
one.
to check it. What's going on? Why is it making noise? What's making it vibrate? I want to check it. When I was even young, I was not changing the bulbs around the house, everything. So I was just this. I just watch what you do and yeah, find the phone. I want to do it as well.
Okay, now that
I wasn't someone that liked. I didn't find running around or playing. I was even scolded for like playing football outside.
I'm always outside.
So like I wasn't this kid that would just run around. Although I liked toys when I was very, very young. All my money was just I would save money for like I would literally like save for bags of toys. But later I just
we talked about like living when we're children, like living home.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's talk about staying on your own as an adult now.
Staying on your own. Where do you want to start from? When you relocating?
When did you start living on your own?
That was uni though. Uni days. Yeah.
No, like after because after uni you still went back home for some time. Like if you spent more than 3 months at home, that means you've been back home.
Yeah. It was actually uni. After uni, it's just UK.
Oh, you just came to UK
Yeah.
straight. Oh, you
After
lucky
UK,
boy.
I didn't even go for
Because
NYC.
after uni,
Because I wasn't done, I got 1 more year and I left. So.
Oh, so you didn't finish in
No,
uni?
I dropped out.
You dropped out?
She dropped out. It is what it is.
And you dropped out of this one too.
I mean, this one. Are you mad? I mean, I didn't drop out. So
Bro,
I dropped out of that basically.
I think I started living on my own after uni, because after uni there was service. So
but uni, you're staying alone, no? It's still the same thing.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Why do you think?
No, bro, you cannot compare. No. Staying in uni, there are laws that govern you. Like you still have to go to school classes. You probably have laws in your hostel, like I'll be in your hall
apartment
that say, okay, you have to enter by this time. And like irrespective of that, like it's not like you could make money on your own and like you sort out your bills. Like it's a different ball game.
I did do like
bro, it's a different ball game.
To me, it was
compare. No, bro, I cannot compare my own uni to like living on my own. Yeah,
I would, to be honest. I would personally.
I was living on my own in uni, but I can't. Bro, in uni, I didn't care about anything because like I still had to go to class. I had things to sort. I had fellowship, all this kind.
I didn't really go. I didn't really go. So mine was just like I had like a printing business back then, to be honest. So like I was more focused on my clients. And my clients come around, I'm leaving the class. So mine was like that's why I'm like living alone. And when I was in uni,
okay, so you started living on your own during
I was
uni?
Since uni, to be honest, because I started staying like in an apartment. So like you can't go out by this time. Nice, wherever you.
Did you have it easy for you like living on your own then?
In uni, one thing about me is I'm not gonna say I have something. I had it easy or not, because I've always been this guy that I'll figure it out. So whatever happen, I'll be like, I'll figure it out. As long as I'm alive and I can still. There's still something in the account coming in. I'll figure it out. I'm not dead yet. I'll figure it out. That's it.
But I think I won't count uni as living on my like for personally. Because bro, I see how like friends that could help me or like it was not like completely independent. I see how like my parents is sending me money, bro.
Back then I had to, bro. Like 5,000 per week.
Bro, it's still money, bro.
That's crazy.
It's still money, bro.
Back then in Nigeria, I could buy petrol to my
I had so much help, so I can't call that living. I think living on my own was after like service, when I was like
so much help back then. Too much help. Probably not too much help. Probably my laptop spoils. Yeah, that's cool. But like your phones and some childish things.
Bro, maybe that's living.
But yeah, you're right though.
But
let's say I started living in the UK. So yeah. Go on.
Yeah, like I was even like maneuvering everything like with bills. Like, did you wish you never got to this stage?
One part of me wished I never got to this stage, but at the same time, I can't bear the fact that I know my life will be controlled. I will have like rules around everything I can do. Yeah, you can't do this. You mustn't do that. You must not do this. Because they're paying for everything. So
yeah,
what do you expect? They will control you, obviously. And you've got no choice. If they call it out, you're done. So that's one of the reasons I'm like, nah, I can't.
Yeah, I think I
can't.
feel the same way too. Because when I was little, I used to pray for time like this. I'm gonna be on my own. My dad's not gonna disturb me. My mom's not gonna disturb me. My sisters are not gonna annoy me. And now finally I'm just like, okay, now at what cost?
So now you have to think about, okay, do you want to go back to that life where they are controlling my life? Because trust me, they will control your life, even as big as you're right. You see, those people.
African parents, Jesus Christ.
They will still control your life right now. Especially, you're going to the gym, you're doing dread, you're making music. Ni soon, ni
I'm 100% sure.
Wait, how do you want to be playing beats in that house? How? No,
you know I was watching one Instagram video. I think it was yesterday. This guy was making beats in his room. Then he had a knock on his door, and the guy was like, "Why don't you know I'm sleeping?" And the guy was like perturbed. It was really short. It was just like, "I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry."
That's what I'm trying to say. Like,
this could be me.
you go. No, I swear, no freedom, brother. Like, no freedom. You're just done for, to be honest.
Yo, so living home has
You
always
go to
been
the
freedom.
club, then come back 4 a.m.
Nah.
Are you suffering?
Don't get me wrong, like
You will,
I still get some freedom, but if that freedom is not compared to the freedom I have right now.
But the freedom you have right now, are you even utilizing it? That's the question.
Bro, I am too busy fighting for my life to even enjoy the freedom.
It's still like locked in, basically. Although you can utilize it if you just want to be flowing, you want to flow, you can utilize it.
Bro, I want to say you flow.
Shit,
bro, you have bills to pay, you have life to live, you have a future to create
there
for
are people that
yourself.
can flow, and when the bills come, they'll not be shocked. Like, I'm on pay.
That-
People live like that now.
That's just
You
being
know,
responsible,
obviously.
right?
It is what it is, actually.
Yeah, I enjoy I enjoy the freedom that comes with living alone.
I do. The hardship is fun as well. When you're going through the hardship, it's fun, sure. But when you have the money, you're not be thinking, how can I spend this money? That's a stupid thing. When the money hits you, I kind of let me think of what to buy. That thing is stupid. The dopamine that comes with money is stupid as well.
I used to be like that. Right now,
Yeah,
I'm so wise. I'm not wasting my money
When
again.
it comes in, I just looking like there's nothing like traveling. Back then, I was this guy. Mashko, where did?
Traveled.
I'm just so weird, like. But right now, I'm always like indoor.
Yeah, bro. At the end of the day, like, you just have to be wise with everything, being free or not.
And you have to be unwise as well. Don't be too wise. At your own risk, though.
Devil's talking. If you like, don't be wise. You suffer for it.
You don't have to always be wise. Trust me. Like,
yeah, well, guys, thank you so much for listening to our chit chat about, is it adulthood or what? Or living home?
Living alone.
About independence.
Escaping the jail.
Yeah.
Especially the jail of being controlled. Because that control is funny.
African parents can be so controlling.
Even right now, they're still controlling you. Bro.
No key.
Imagine
you
getting it from them.
Straight. Like, first hand.
And they're going to threaten you. She will about me.
It's not even threatening, but like, you know that you have no choice. You need them. Like, you need them to survive.
It's crazy, man.
Nah.
Right now, you need them as your parents. That's so cool. But imagine you need them to survive. It's crazy.
Yeah,
yeah,
thank you so much, guys.
Thank you very much.
That was another lovely episode of Over Talks with Ace and Zik.
Don't forget to like, comment, share.
I beg share our stuff.
Subscribe.
Share with your friends. Share with your enemy. Share with your boyfriend. If you have one.
Your ex as well.
If you don't have one, Ace is free. Thank you very much. See you on another episode. Bye.